Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to Crosshair, here on the GDQ Hotfix, the show that features runs with bullets. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, shmups, bullet hells, lasers, rockets, grenades, paintballs, and shotgun shells. It's got bullets in it. It's got a home here at Crosshair. My name is Dangerous. I am your host. And if you've got a run that you think qualifies for this or any one of our Hotfix shows, head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and submit them to the runner submission form. Who knows, you may end up on a future episode of this or one of our other Hotfix shows. With that said, folks, we were not going to have a show about bullets here on the GDQ Hotfix and not at some point have Call of Duty, probably the most famous first-person shooter franchise in all of video game, at some point in the run of this show. And today we have got Volume 1 of Call of Duty here, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with Eric. Eric, take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Eric, and I speedrun Call of Duty kind of fast, and I'm really excited to show this to you guys. I got someone on commentary with me who's also pretty fast on Call of Duty. Who might you be?
Hello, everyone. My name is Russian Zone. I also speedrun Call of Duty, a little bit slower than Eric most of the time, but I do it quite frequently, and I've been doing it for a couple of years now. So,
all right, we'll go on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck.
It'll be a lot to talk about, but we have so little time for these first 7 or so missions with Advanced Warfare. So I'll try to cover as much movement as I can. But if you're familiar with Bry's speedruns, what he did for COD 4, we're going to have something like strafe jumping in Advanced Warfare as well. But it's pretty much COD 4 with jetpacks, so we can bunny hop as well, double jump, exo boost. We're going to be going real fast in this game. So stay tuned, see what's going to happen. Very excited to show this off, yes. To go over the tools I'm using for this run, I do have an FOV changer that lets me change it to my preferred FOV, which is 100 for Advanced Warfare, compared to the default 65. And I'm also using Rivet Tuner to change my FPS values for this game. FPS plays a heavy part in Advanced Warfare. From bunny hopping to how far you exo boost, it plays a big role. Most of the time, we're going to be on 250. This is going to allow us to bunny hop consistently with the scroll wheel. And we're going to be using 60 FPS for exo boosts as you go a further distance on lower FPS values when you do, exo boosts and stuff like that. Coming up at the very start of the run, we're going to be doing our very first exploit or oversight. I don't know what it is. The game intends us to use the hovering mechanic to get down from this skyscraper right here. But we don't want to hover. That's kind of slow. So what we're going to do is drop kick. But normally when you do the drop kicking in this game, you take fall damage. But for some reason, when you have hovering disabled, you do not take fall damage with drop kicks. So we can descend from the skyscraper extremely quickly by not enabling hovering at the start like the game wants us to. There's also going to be instances all over various levels where the game tries to reset our FOV back to 65, like it already did right here. So I'm just going to click a hotkey, and I should be back to my 100. Alright, we're going to start off really fast. So be prepared. There's a lot of stuff coming up. There's a recent route change I made, which kind of fixes the randomness of this level, and it's soft locking at the very end. So hopefully it all works out. Very start here. Gonna do some dashes. Spy these enemies, and do my drop kick to get down here. Now we used to go to the right side of this tank up ahead. If I go to the left side of the tank, it's actually going to freeze my teammates at the very start of the level. And hopefully, if it all works out, we won't soft lock at the end. Also, I kind of just skipped a bunch of waiting that we usually do with our teammates. That's very convenient. Oh, got my movement line there. Hop in this turret. So for this turret, we only actually have to kill 1 drone. And now we just kind of wait. Shooting additional drones doesn't really do anything.
Fun way to waste your time.
Yeah, I guess. we get this frame perfect EMP ready, will be on our screen just like that. So that was a frame perfect spacebar press. Very nice. Now our teammates should be stuck frozen right behind us. And it's about to get crazy. So we're gonna hop on top of this statue, this barrier from here, hop on top of this. Over here, this wall is actually not tangible, so we can go right through it. Did 2 bunny hops on here, hover across this big gap. And our goal here is to get to the end of the level. Find this skyscraper a bit. Here, now we're gonna do like the longest hover in the game. My hover is kind of low right now, so I am worried a bit that I'm not gonna have enough juice to get all the way over here. Let's see if I can make it happen. I can't be too high. I gotta go down just a bit so I don't go to bounds. Very nice.
Nice.
Well done.
We're now at the end of the level, but we can't really progress anything right now. So we're gonna pick up this detonator right here. That's gonna make Will teleport at the end for us later on, but for now we have to shoot these guys and find a way back out of bounds to the other side of the level. We do that by going here. I'm gonna turn off hover so I can dive kick without taking fall damage. I'm gonna do another hover. Now floors are one way in this game, so if you can get under, you can get above, just like that.
2-3, switching target.
And we're going inside this building. And starting this cutscene. Now what we want is some lights to be glowing on that ship right there. When we see the lights glowing, that means Will is going to teleport over there. So my movement at the start was good enough to where Will be there at the end. Now on very rare occasions, we can actually die in this cutscene. A combination of things need to happen. This guy with his RPG needs to shoot us. Luckily he's not. And then these turrets need to target us and shoot us as well. But I think we're fine. I've only ever had it happen once to me. But we look like we're good.
Let's do it.
Okay, now I need to just hover to the ship. And hopefully Will is going to teleport over here. Which he did. Now the level's not over yet. I no longer have influence over the game. But we can still soft lock here. Will could break his animation during this ending sequence. But hopefully with the line I took at the very start, that should be not happening. But you can never know until the very end of the level. So we kind of just got to wait patiently here for know if we get a break. Yeah, strafe jumping. That's basically what we're doing to get around Call of Duty. It's in a lot of games. Like I've said before, you've probably seen it in Call of Duty 4. It's basically looking forward and left. Looking left, holding forward and left my movement, or looking right and holding forward and right on my movement. It's basically what strafe jumping is. Then obviously we have bunny hops, double jump mechanics, got exo dashes. There's a lot of movement. Like Advanced Warfare is really an amalgamation of everything from other Call of Duty games that make the movement good in those. You're not going to find a Call of Duty game that's faster than Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 is a close one. But I would consider Black Ops 3 more like broken than fast. I don't know if you agree with that, RZ.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 is... I honestly don't even count it as Call of Duty title. It's that different.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 is like on another level when it comes to Call of Duty speedruns. It is so broken. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you haven't seen a Black Ops 3 speedrun, please check one out. It's pretty crazy.
I saw someone's... It looked like someone's arm was.
After a second day of heavy fighting, U.S. Marines were
was-
successfully able to drive.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I won't.
Out of Seoul. With an
Will's okay, right? He's
He's fine. He's just taking a little
Yeah,
nap.
he's taking a nap.
Don't worry, you'll see him in a second.
I took a nap earlier, so yeah, I'm glad.
See, there he is.
Oh, he's just sleeping.
Full nap.
Oh no, Will.
So about 6 or 7 years ago, there was this meme circulating around the internet, and you may be familiar with it. It is press F to pay respects. That actually comes from Advanced Warfare, which I myself had no idea until I started running this game. But you're about to see it. Except it's not press F to pay respects this time around. It's press R or caps lock. There we go.
Yeah, I noticed
Respect.
something earlier with your with like a little prompt that popped up. It said for shift dodge to press SDF, and I have to ask, are you an ESDF user?
I am an ESDF user, yes.
Oh, let's go! There's so few of us out there. I am a fellow ESDF user. Let's go.
That's amazing to hear. I'm happy there's a couple of us that exist.
Yeah, we're such a rare breed.
We are. I just need access to so many binds in the Call of Duty speedruns that I have to switch over to ESDF to be able to reach like my entire keyboard for all the binds we have a use for.
Yeah, I run Doom 2016, and the exact same reason I have to have all the extra keys for switching weapons.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I'm aware of his injuries, Sergeant. At Atlas, we have prosthetic
Yeah.
20 years.
Like we need 125, 250, 5, 1, 333,
You deserve
20,
a military that's
15.
God.
Just all across various Call of Duty games. We abuse FPS mechanics, so I need to have a lot of binds for them. Also, I love this transition. Goes pretty good here.
Sergeant.
So we're supposed to be extracting the president inside this building right here, but that's kind of slow. We're not going to do that. I'm going to switch to 60 FPS here because we're going down a downhill section, and you can't B-hop downhill. So we're going to be doing our exo boosts right here, then switching back to 250, and doing our bunny hops uphill. I'm going to shoot these 3 guys to the left, and I'm going to leave the guy to the right alive, and I guess that guy's also fine being alive. Hop on top of this tree. I'm on top of this roof. Now from here, I'm going to go to bounds. It's going to be a bit bright here.
I hope you have your sunglasses.
Yeah, the game doesn't like when you're out of
Earth.
bounds here. Just jump here. We did get a checkpoint. That's why I left those enemies alive. Now we got a super difficult strafe to do here. Let's see if I can do this. No way, dude.
Ooh,
First
nice.
Try.
No, let's go.
So at any point here, I got to stay really close to the edge of the map because we can clip back in bounds and we have to redo this entire section again. Right here is really tight. Play it super safe. Nice. It's not over. It only gets more difficult from this point. So coming up ahead on this hill, I have to have a perfect forward direction. Thankfully on PC, that's not too hard. And up here, I'm going to switch to 60 FPS, look at this angle, do a crouching diagonal strafe. And I landed here, do another one. And now I'm on this side of the map. So not only did we skip saving the president, we kind of just skipped an entire car ride over to this section of the level. And now we're going to go meet these doctors who are going to fix our arm for us. Because our arm ain't working too good, which we would have figured out when we went to go save the president, but we kind of just skipped that.
Please, step over here.
But the president's okay, right?
I'm sure he's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, our teammates will have taken care of them.
Excellent. Good to know.
This scene right here really reminds me of like when I sleep all night and I'll wake up and I was sleeping on my arm the entire time. And I can barely move it when I wake up, but I slowly regain control over the next couple minutes of being awake.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard someone say that about this cutscene, but that's extremely accurate.
Okay. Again, please.
Yeah. Slowly regaining control of our arm.
I think I see the problem.
Oh, I do also just want to point out that first out of bounds
One
saves,
more time, please.
I believe, 4 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's extremely broken. We skip a large amount of cutscenes. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Check the calibration.
So coming up here, we're going to see Gideon, which is one of our allies we're going to have for most of this game.
Let's head to the right.
And he's going to try and stop right here. So we're going to try and shoot him to prevent him from stopping. Perfect. That's very good. I got him pretty far, so I want to stand right behind him so he doesn't try to backtrack. Keep going forward. Very nice. That skipped him standing still. Now we're going to try to do a major dialogue skip here. We're going to line up right here, and when Gideon passes pole, I'm going to count 6 Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6. Now this skipped all of Gideon's dialogue with Alona. There's going to be a little bit more, but we skipped the majority of it. Very nice. Now we're doing some target practice, but there's nothing that we can really do here to gain or lose time during this section. But there's a skip I discovered completely by accident. So if we hop on top of Alona's head and jump up here and do a couple jumps, I'm just gonna jump as much as I can just to make sure I get this. But the game is gonna consider us outside of the training arena. And this has some interesting side effects. So after this completes itself, Gideon has a chance to just teleport straight to the next training section and skip all of his dialogue. It saves a ridiculous amount of time. So if this ends up working, that will be very, very nice. If it doesn't, I do have a dialogue skip backup, but hopefully I don't have to show that off.
Use overdrive.
Yeah. Gonna keep on jumping. I want to really make sure I get this. It would be very nice. Should be enough. I guess I'll play for this last one.
3.
I'll go for an average score, which is about 700. It should give me the average dialogue, which I think is more lenient when you're doing this skip. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see if it works out.
Use overdrive.
Alright. So I'm going to do a stack dialogue. So once Gideon's dialogue happens, I'm going to go with the second door.
Your score.
And that's going to start Joker's dialogue. And hopefully, after Joker's dialogue starts, which is right here, I'm going to backtrack. Unfortunately, Gideon did not teleport, so it didn't work that time around, so I have to do a backup now. I'm going to bunny hop all the way over here. And this should skip all of Gideon's dialogue. Let's see. Yes, it did. Okay. Not bad. Still saved like 20 seconds over just waiting.
Nice.
Yeah, so now we're doing the grenade training course, which just teaches you the basic mechanics of all the grenades.
Activating grenade.
And
Got
it's pretty long and
grenade.
kind of annoying.
We got threat grenades, we got homing grenades, contact grenades, which are useful later in the speedrun, EMPs to take out electronic devices, and flashbangs, but we never use flashbangs in the run. They're kind of useless. If we're gaming, we did get a perfect score. Let's see.
Training complete.
Oh yeah.
Your score
Nice.
was perfect.
So at this point, we're kind of just waiting for Gideon to come over here, go through some dialogue, and push this button. In the meantime, I'm going to pick up the IMR with Target Enhancer. This is going to help me see enemies more clearly later on. And since we're just going to wait, I guess we'll just do some bunny hops. This doesn't really save time by skipping his dialogue, but this will give you a sense of what kind of movement you can expect and how fast we go in this speedrun. It's pretty quick, as you can see.
Well, I speedrun Rage, and this exact kind of bunny hopping is in that game too. So this is just taking me back to that.
There you go. One thing to do, it's really important to know with bunny hopping is that when you have the double jump exosuit ability, we can no longer scroll for our bunny hops. We have to press spacebar frame perfectly. If you press spacebar frame early, you get a double jump instead. If you press spacebar frame late, you lose a significant amount of speed on your bunny hops.
Starting in 3.
Okay, so this time we're really going to go save the president,
Execute.
but we're not going to go inside. We're going to make the president come to us. We can do that by going over here, crouching under this tree, standing up on this rock, doing a diagonal strafe, and now we're on the final section of the level earlier than we should be, but the president kind of followed us, so we're good. Hello, Mr. President.
Nice.
Nice. Now we just got to kill enemies at the last section here, so I'm going to throw 2 homing grenades, use my target enhancer until the trucks spawn in. Oh, that grenade did nothing. Okay. Okay, the truck spawned in. Hopefully one of these grenades blows up the truck. That will instantly end this section. Nah, not happening. It's extremely unlucky. Very unlucky. Usually one of those homing grenades is very likely to blow up one of the trucks and spawn this helicopter immediately. Well, that's not bad. I'm just happy we got the Oda-bound skip first try. That is like the biggest thing, and it's what kills most runs at about this point of the speedrun.
like we have an operator on
Yeah, all the out of bounds skips in this game are
Getting this broken here. I've never
notoriously
seen this.
difficult.
Whoa.
I've
Gideon,
never
what are you
seen this
doing?
before. I've never seen that.
Wait,
What is he
do we get to
doing,
say the
dude?
thing?
Yeah, we get to say the thing. We do. I've never seen that before, but of course it's GDQ, so
After Korea, I thought
That's never happened before. Wow.
insane.
I watched chat blow up.
That's so good, man. It had to be something. Thankfully,
There's
it was
always
just
something.
visual and not something that broke the game.
True.
Fly drones live. Sending you the feed.
All right, so the last level, we had to save the president. Although you didn't get to see it, but that was all just a training sequence, but we kind of skipped the exposition where it told us it was for training. But this is the real deal. So our first objective here is to save the prime minister of somewhere. I don't remember,
Keep moving.
but that's our main objective here. And we're going to see him with our fly drone we're using.
Conference room up ahead. There's the Prime Minister. Boss, look who's with him. Hades. We're gonna
All right, so this is the main guy who we're trying to save here, the prime minister. And this is the main bad guy we're after for this game, which is Hades.
With a name like that.
Yeah, clearly must be the bad guy.
This guy's a stand-up citizen. Born with a very unfortunate name that decided his entire fate.
Yeah, well, if you name your kid Hades, what do you think they're going to grow up to be?
Student council president. The highest honor they could receive.
Yes.
I'm sure in his younger years he was.
Oh, I'm
All
sure.
right, so like I said before, the first thing we got to do is save the prime minister. So that's our first priority.
3 mics to phase line alpha. Clock's on.
If we attack now, they will kill the Prime Minister.
They'll kill him anyway.
My FOV is going to try and change here, so I'm going to take a 1 second time loss just to change it back. So the first thing we're going to do is not save the prime minister, actually. We're going to hop on top here, hop on top of this guy's head, this invisible barrier. From this invisible barrier, we're going to do diagonal strafe over here. From here, we're going to do one right here. We're going to wait for our exo to recharge, do another one, drop down here, put a bounce here. And this is why the level's called Traffic. Lots of traffic, as you can see. We're just going to bunny hop through it because we're faster than any vehicle that we could drive. Now this building up ahead has 0 collision, so we can just bunny hop right through it.
Nice.
And we're about to be back inbounds now. Once I do this, we're now officially back inbounds, but about halfway through the level. Coming up ahead is a section where we've got to kill a bunch of enemies, and we run the risk of crashing. So I'm just not going to go that way and just go out of bounds again. Do a strafe jump over here. Crouch jump on top of this. Do a couple slides here. This is kind of precise. I want to crouch jump on top of this little rail. Go up here. Do a back dash to get right here. I can't go to the left side of this invisible line that you see, or else the game considers me too far out of bounds or too far away from my teammates, I guess, and it resets me. But now we're at the end of the level. With that out of bounds, totally skip saving the Prime Minister, but I guess it can't be that important if we can just finish the level without him.
Dang.
But after killing those guys, Gideon's get to spawn back there with the rest of the boys and open up this fence. And from here we can start the final section of the level.
You should have eyes on the truck.
Also, you make that original out of bounds on the teammate's head look so easy. But that is such a difficult jump to do.
Yes, thank you. There is a more difficult out of bounds we can do in that section, but I've never bothered to learn it. It just
No,
it
I think
requires you boosting onto a teammate's head who's moving and getting like a bounce off of them. It's kind of insane, but
Oh, geez.
I think Kluger's the
That's
only one who's
beyond
done
me.
it.
yeah, Kluger, definitely. Only guy who's ever attempted that for sure. Good.
How much more time does that save, do you think?
It's like 20 seconds.
20? I don't know.
Just because you don't have as much setup to do. And then you're right at the second part for the out of bounds.
Yeah, true. And you're also not having to wait for your exo to recharge on that first jump we do.
True. Yeah.
Save quite
But
a
you
bit
only
of
get
time.
one attempt at it. So
Yeah, true. There is the one attempt thing. So, like every game, we got some QTE here. Just trying to press spacebar and melee at the right time. And yeah, as you can see, the exosuit is pretty broken. We're kind of just punching through armored vehicles and jumping everywhere we want. It's kind of busted. So up ahead, there's going to be this helicopter, and I want to be able to destroy it in 2 magazines or less. If it takes 3, that means I'm slow. And I missed some shots. Very nice.
All right.
So if you first run this game, you're going to be really confused on this next section. You can't jump to this bus instantly. We have to wait for the textures to update. So you should be able to see that now. And now jump to this. Oh, nice. 2 bullets. I'm surprised I got them. Very nice.
Nice.
So as we, spoiler alert, we're falling off the bridge here. When we fall off the bridge, we want to be spamming interact. And the reason why we spam interact is so we can go to this vehicle immediately. If you're like a second slow there, the vehicle is going to sink down into the water and you got to swim after it. But thankfully, you're just spamming lets you open it instantly.
also just some story points here. You are trying to save nuclear engineers because we skipped over all of that. That's what the Prime Minister talks about. There's a nuclear summit, and Hades kidnapped about 4 of the top engineers from it, which will become kind of important for the next mission here.
Job's not over till I say it is.
I did not know that. I just play this game fast. I don't like watching the cutscenes.
You skip all the story when you do the out of bounds.
I do. Oh yeah, true. So yeah, this guy right here is a nuclear engineer. I know we see him later. You'll see. Okay. I'm sure he's going home to his family and living a long and prosperous life. But he is safe.
Life with Atlas was nothing like.
Also, another thing I do want to point out about the game is that you see these end mission screens after every level that Eric skips through. We do have upgrade tokens that we can earn throughout the game. We do runs with all of the upgrades unlocked, as they give you just boosts in every single stat of health, speed, magazine size, grenade capacity, exo abilities, and energy usage.
That makes sense why it's New Game Plus.
I think the biggest difference with New Game Plus is the sprinting, obviously, and the fact that we don't have to wait as long for exo boost recharges. Like that out of bounds I did for traffic. For New Game Plus, or sorry, New Game, you gotta wait quite a bit for your exos to recharge. So New Game Plus just kind of speeds everything up, which is very nice.
It's that I don't think you can do the hover on induction either on New Game.
Oh yeah. Do you have to watch cutscenes on New Game? Like level transition cutscenes? I don't remember. Or are they still skippable?
If you start a brand new game, I don't think they're skippable.
Okay.
Yeah, more backstory here really quick. Hades and his goons are attacking a nuclear power plant.
Yeah, so I think our whole goal here is to go inside this power plant and neutralize all the enemies and disable it. There's a reason why I don't know what really goes on inside of the power plant, and you're going to find out why really soon. But our first goal here is to kill enemies on these rooftops. We're going to start on the right side, go to the left side, and then go back to the right side. So these 2 enemies on the stairs. These 3 enemies back here. Missed 1. Hopefully that's fine. And these 2, that should be it. And I'm going to switch to my EM1 here. My EM1 has a base speed of 190, whereas the bow has a base speed of 171. So you want to make sure you know what weapons you're using for movement, as some are faster than others. So normally you're supposed to go group up with our teammates here, but instead of doing that, I'm going to do a double jump, get up here, another double jump here, do a double jump, exo boost to get on top of this barrier from here. I'm going to do some... Uh-oh.
You're fine.
Oh, there we go. We're good.
Safe.
Double jump here, a couple bunny hops. Double jump. I guess if I can do some B hops here. Again, B hops, you need to get them basically frame perfect when you have the double jump enabled. Like I said earlier, if you do a B hop a frame early, you get a double jump instead. Frame late, you lose a significant amount of speed. For downhill sections, our main movement is going to be... Second. Sorry, I had to go through that skip. Our main movement for like downhill sections and other stuff is going to be sliding, doing a double jump into an exo boost is the other form of movement we have in this game that's fast. All right, and that's the end of the level. Kind of just skipped everything. Luckily, the end level trigger is always active on Fission. And now we're just kind of waiting for this level to finish.
Hey, hi chat. Hi chat. Chat's having fun.
Yeah, I believe Vision Skip saves, what, 7 minutes?
Something ridiculous, bro. It's one of the bigger
7 or 8
skips in this game.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a whole indoor section. There's doors we have to wait to open slowly, elevators we take. It's just a pretty long level. But this is only, what, 4 minutes and 14 seconds?
Yeah.
I think that makes it the shortest or one of the shortest levels in Advanced Warfare.
It is the shortest level. Armada is the second shortest.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at what is obviously a very disturbing.
Okay.
So if you were to do this run without any skips at all, how long do you think it would be?
We do
let
have a
me pull up-
category for that.
Oh, really? What's the record in that?
Let me pull that up really quick. That is... Isn't it on the main page?
I think it's on the category extensions. It is category extensions. Pretty
Of
sure.
course we do.
Skip list got relegated to category extensions. Sad.
Sorry, boys.
Nobody runs it, so...
I swear Kluger did a run of that, no?
Kluger, Dark, and Andy have. Inbounds world record is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Damn.
Oh wow, that's the estimate for today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's only 30 minutes slower than I think what the record is. Or 28 minutes.
Yeah, 28 minutes
That's
slower
a
than
lot.
New Game
Yeah.
Plus with skips.
I guess it's a lot. So this is Aftermath. It starts off slow, but in my opinion, this is by far the most complicated level in the entire Call of Duty franchise. There's just so many small things going on here, and like a bunch of things that need to work out perfectly for this specific route we're doing to work. This is the bane of any percent runners. Like, you are going to lose most of your runs, if not all of your runs here. You make it through here, you're kind of clear for a while. I guess Manhunt's a big thing, but we'll get to that. But I'm going to try to explain as much as I can with Aftermath, but stay tuned. It is going to get absolutely crazy. See what we got with us here. We got Magro, Weiss, Akbarth. What other teammates do we have around here? Myers, Ecker, Parkinson, and obviously Gideon, and Joker. These are the main guys, right? We're going to be sticking with us throughout the first half of this story. Something really important I want to point out here. We're going to get scanned for isotopes in this section. I don't know what isotopes are or why we're being scanned for them, but we are. But we're going to see our skeletal structure on these computer screens. Now, these two up ahead are Gideon and Joker. The one behind us is us. And as you can see, we clearly have a left arm here. We shouldn't have our left arm. Why is it being shown? It should not exist. Our arm was chopped off in the first mission. Like, sure, we have a cybernetic arm now, but it should not be like a perfect one-to-one bone structure.
Immersion's ruined.
Immersion
I don't know how to
just
play this game.
out the window.
We are in the future, so maybe like they regrew the bone and limb somehow? Question mark?
I don't know. I guess we can throw EMP grenades and our arm still works, so must be something to do with the skeleton or muscles.
Copy, Prophet.
But
Blue and 5.
as soon as we get off these bikes, stuff is going to get extremely complicated. Our first goal of Aftermath is to make our teammates not progress anywhere. We want them to stay stuck and frozen at the start. And the way we do that is by skipping a trigger by hopping on top of a car and doing a very precise exo dash with extremely precise height on our jump in order to skip this trigger. This shouldn't work. It should not work, but it does, and it's very difficult. I do have an indicator of whether or not I did get the skip, so we are going to stick around and just make sure we get it. Normally in runs, I do a blind and have the run die immediately right after, because the trigger we're trying to skip does give us a checkpoint that soft locks us. But we're doing marathon safe strats here, because this route is ridiculous.
Yeah, how many soft locks are on this level again?
It's too many to count. Sorry. This is the most broken level for a reason. We dodge so many separate soft locks. It's unreal. This is the level I'm most worried about. And in my PB for this category, it took me 4 tries to get this route down.
We were
So
talking
we're
about
gonna-
regrowing. Oh, go ahead.
Mitchell and I are taking the north.
Very start here, I'm going to fix my FOV. And we're going to switch to 60 FPS once we get on top of this taxi right here. Then we're going to do our very precise diagonal exo boost. We're going to do some out of bounds here. Hop on top this, dash here, top this sign, over here. Now I'm going to watch Gideon. He needs to not get up after he sits down. If he doesn't get up, that means we did it correctly. Wow, we got that first
Nice.
try.
Let's
That is,
go.
it's hasn't even started yet. That's one of the hardest
the
things.
first barrier done.
Now we have no checkpoints for a while, and this next skip is stupid. It's very difficult. You've got to get 2 exo boosts right back to back. It's very difficult. We're going to switch to 60 FPS. I'm going to do one of our exo abilities called Overdrive. That slows down the game. Hopefully, if we can get 2 exo boosts and curve ourselves onto this track, we are now out of bounds. And we can do some bunny hops on this track. Normally, we're only able to access this area once we get back on the hover bikes at the end of the level. But being able to be here on foot is going to allow us to do some very interesting things. And this route up ahead, it's so perfect. I can't believe it works. This is the most insane thing in COD speedruns to me. It's just Aftermath routing. Luckily, I do have safety checkpoint I can grab right here for this out of bounds. Gonna jump right here. Should have got the checkpoint. Got the game save, very nice. I'm gonna switch to 60 FPS for this entire sequence so I get the maximum distance on my exo boosts. Gonna line up in this window, do a crouching diagonal exo boost with overdrive active. I didn't get enough height, very unfortunate. Try that again. Didn't get enough. Didn't get my jump out. Like I said, this is very precise. It took me 4 attempts in my PB to do it.
It looks precise.
Damn, dude.
I believe.
Okay, we're on top of these wires now. Now we need to get a perfect boost over to these wires. From these wires, we got to jump on top of this roof. Very nice. It's not over. We're gonna do some bunny hops over here. Jump in this window, fall down this one, line up our crosshair in a very precise position twice. Do a dumping double diagonal exo boost on 250. Switch back to 60. Diagonal exo boost into this window. And now we're able to hit this trigger. Now this trigger is the one that we normally hit at the start of the game. But in order to hit it, we have to wait for Gideon to walk very slowly through the entire level, well, up to here anyway. And as you can see on the bottom left, that follow icon, that's where Gideon is. We kept him frozen there this entire time, and that's going to come in and be really important once we get out of this area. But I can't believe I got that, but it's only going to get more difficult because the timing here is super strict. Oh, As I fall down here, I no longer have a weapon, but luckily these two guys up ahead are going to donate one to me. I'm looking for an AK-12, or if I have to, I'll take an ARX. I do not want an MK-14, as the MK-14 is pretty bad. Thank you for your donation, ARX. That guy also has an ARX, so I guess we're sticking with this. Now we just have to go through this building here. No other enemies matter. But Gideon is still stuck frozen at the start. That's about to change after we do this cutscene with this man right here. Now, a couple things are going to happen. Once we exit to the balcony, we're going to see Gideon, but then he's going to teleport away. Once he teleports, you know that animation he was stuck at the very beginning? He's going to start that animation where he slowly walks into the building. And if he beats us to that building before we finish the rest of the level, we're going to soft lock and we can no longer complete it. We've got to go really quickly here. So here's Gideon, and he's gone. So now we have to complete the rest of the level very quickly. That follow icon, it's completely bugged. Don't worry about it. No one's there. I do have one heal, if necessary, that I can use during this section. Hopefully I won't have to, but yeah, healing is one of our exosuit abilities. I'm gonna have to switch back to 60 FPS for this diagonal strafe onto this barrier. From this barrier onto this fence. I'm gonna switch back to 250 to do some bunny hops on this fence. I'm gonna shoot these three guys. Now this is the worst jump in the entire game coming up. We're gonna do a diagonal boost over here. Press spacebar, hold forward, and we got up. Thank God. It is very unlikely the game just lets you jump up there. It's deceivingly difficult. It looks super easy, but now we're just gonna try and jump through the ground and swim our way over here. Oh my God, dude! Please, I think I'm actually stuck.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
We got a last checkpoint. Oh wow, our checkpoint's right here.
Wow.
It's actually the best
stuff.
checkpoint I've literally ever seen. Very nice. Oh, I'm lost. Go. Oh my God. Yeah, swimming to this is kind of annoying. We got it. Now, two things need to happen.
Nice.
Gideon needs to be right next to us, which he is. That's step one. Now, the next thing that needs to happen is with all our movement we did prior to this setup, what we want to happen is for Gideon to break during this cutscene. He needs to enter a broken idle animation where he stays frozen. Because you see that doorway to our right? If Gideon beats us to that doorway, he's going to teleport away back to the beginning of the map, and we're permanently soft locked on the levels incompletable because we got a checkpoint. Hopefully, he breaks during this cutscene, and we did everything else perfect. And he did. Thank God,
Nice.
man. Oh, so Gideon is frozen, and we're able to touch this door, and doing so is going to update him, so he opens the door downstairs for us. So go stand in here. Gideon's going to start moving. He's going to come downstairs and open this door for us. Now, Aftermath has a bunch of theory routes that could work, but they all die right here. For some reason, on every other route for Aftermath, except for about 3, the bikes at the start here duplicate and they crash the game when you get on them. But this is one of the routes that don't duplicate. We're going to try to do a skip here with the bikes, where we ramp ourselves over here. I got that first try. Insane.
Let's
now,
go.
there is a bunch of kill triggers here, so I got to be very careful. I maneuver my way inside. As you can see, you'll just die. Hopefully I get the second try. No. Third try. We got it. Okay.
That one
Try to
worked.
be a
That was-
little bit more careful. Hold back left. Damn, dude, I've never died twice like that. But our goal here is just to skip a big portion of the track. But it's not working out the way we want it. Okay, we got it. We
Nice.
were able to not get killed by the trigger there, and we're now at a later part of the track. Now, this does have some consequences. Gideon has a radius around him, and if we get too far out of that radius, the game is going to reset us, and because we're too far away from him. So we're going to have to wait up here just a little bit to make sure we don't get reset for being too far away. So as I come up to this turn, when this helicopter is right here, I'm going to pause. As this helicopter moves, I'm going to continue. And hopefully we're set for the rest of the level. And we don't get reset. Just like induction, this is one of those instances where I no longer have control over the game, but we can soft lock. But hopefully we're good. We need Gideon to come through this door, and that's how we know we're fine. There's one teammate. Gideon's right there. Perfect. That's Aftermath. We were able to get through that level. That was the one I was the most nervous about. But I'm happy we could get through that.
Yeah, no, Aftermath is a very interesting level, considering you out of bounds and then play it backwards while navigating through all those soft locks and kill triggers.
It's absolutely
wild.
ridiculous.
It was as
That's cool,
close
though.
as we'd ever
It's a
been.
cool level.
4 years.
Like I said, there's like multiple routes that do work, but most of the ones that in theory could work all crash at the end because the bikes duplicate and give you a memory error. So this is Manhunt, and this level is interesting. It's actually the biggest skip in the entire Call of Duty franchise. I think it's 8 minutes and 30 seconds or something. Do you have a better idea, RZ?
Let me pull this up.
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Uplink is good.
Let's find a key man.
Oh,
Signals.
it's actually not
We'll have
that.
to zoom in for
No,
the
I think
body
it's...
scan. Now, look for the KVA comm signal. That'll be articulated.
Yeah, no, it's about
house.
about
If not
8.5
here,
minutes.
Switch to another camera.
Absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing that even... I guess some come close, but this is the biggest skip in Call of Duty. All of the games. This is the biggest one. Now, you're not going to believe me because we're skipping
Get inside.
the one thing that allows us to move in this level. So right now, we're supposed to go into a compound and follow the key man who we just scanned. And from there, we're able to hijack an exosuit so we can actually have our movement abilities like so dashing and our sonic wave and all that stuff. And until we get our exosuit, our only movement capabilities are walking and jumping. We can't sprint, we can't double jump, we can't exo boost, we can't do anything. Just walking and jumping. But this is Advanced Warfare, and all we need is walking and jumping to break the game.
And wiggling.
Yeah, we're doing AD wiggling right now, and that is a little bit faster than just holding forward to walk. Thank you for bringing that up.
I guess I got lost.
So I'm gonna melee this guy. Now we're at the compound we're supposed to break into. But we're obviously not gonna do that. So while Alona chills at this door, we're gonna go over here, hop on top this ledge, go on top these flower pots, do a crouching jump into this window, and hopefully I can get this. May take a couple tries. Oh, I screwed that one up by accident. Need to go prone at the edge of this. Now I'm on this part of the level. Nice. So we're here early and we're unable to progress any of the level because we kind of left Alona back there and we need Alona to progress. So we have to find another way to get out of bounds without any movement abilities other than jumping and walking. But luckily, if we hop on top of this barrier from this one onto this one, shoot open this window, get a random bunny hop here. I got that. Oh, that's very nice. Wow. I got a first try. That is a random bunny hop. It's very nice to get a first try. We're going to go in this window, jump here. We have to get a bunny hop here to take us to this invisible barrier. From this invisible barrier, do some bunny hops on it. Go from the barrier to the... Oh, I fell off the barrier by accident. Very unfortunate. Let's try that again.
What's your status? We're crawling with KVA. Keep pushing forward and
Okay.
try to cut off Hades.
Go for another bunny hop to get the distance to land on top of this. Not fall off of it this time. From here, jump on this roof, from this roof, the ledge of this roof, and onto this one. Now, we still can't progress the level, so we have to keep doing some out-of-bounds stuff. We're going to hop on top of this invisible barrier, to this wall, from this wall to this... Can't believe I fell out of bounds again, dude.
No.
This game is notorious for not letting you jump when you're near a ledge. So this
Damn.
makes this entire section quite difficult.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And believe it or not, this version of the route that Eric's doing is actually much easier than the first route that was found,
Oh my god.
where you had to do
We're crawling with
a
KVA.
random tick-based bunny hop through a window.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's try this again. This ledge, this roof.
I believe.
This barrier. Okay, onto this barrier. Now we're on this balcony. On this balcony, we got to get into the corner of it to get high enough to jump on this. On this ledge, we're going to jump on here. From here, I'm going to bunny hop across. No, dude!
Oh, no.
It just gave me a random bunny hop that went into a different direction.
That was so unfortunate.
What was that, man? I've never seen that before. Okay, I need to concentrate up on this. That was ridiculous. I cannot
Dang.
believe that happened.
We had the bad that's never happened before.
Wow, man. Gotta have one of each. Yeah. God.
Someone said 47 minutes into a Call of Duty game and he shot 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, the act one for this is basically just run past everyone and go out of bounds as fast as possible.
All right. Now we're actually out of bounds. Well, we already were. We're just more out of bounds. Now from here, we can just bunny hop right to the end of the level. It's very tragic it took me that many attempts, but that happens. Nothing to be too upset about.
Please tell me you're going to look down for the DDR dance pad.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know about the dance pad?
I don't.
There's a multicolored, basically Rubik's Cube or DDR dance pad at the underneath the map.
I forgot. That's underneath every map, eh? That's just the one picture they used. So floors are one way in this game. If you can get under, you can get above. By jumping like that. Now we're on the very end of the level, but we need to find a way to start this sequence. We hop through this window, hop on top of this plant, touch the roof, get to update our objective to the end of the level. I gotta stay on the left side of the staircase, or else I get reset. I can plant this. Hold right click and we're gonna get a checkpoint, and now we're safe. We're at the very end of the level where we just have to kill people. So very nice. Unfortunately, it took me quite a few attempts, but we got through.
That's
fine,
why we
you're-
have a generous estimate for.
You're
Yes.
still saving time.
Thank you. Gonna use the MDL here for this clear. Gotta get rid of every single enemy in this section. I just shot myself, so I'm gonna pop my heal. This guy on the balcony, and these guys down here. Should be one guy on the roof here. And one more guy over there.
The ragdoll.
All right, that's it. Well, we are in the clear now. That is the end of Manhunt. Could have been better, but we got through. We did it. Very nice.
Hey, I know that guy.
Oh yeah, that's Hades. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Also-
you skipped trying to go and assassinate Hades this entire level,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and then you have to go run. Also, Hades fighting his inner demons here.
Yes.
It's supposed to be Alona fighting him, but because she's back at the start of the level, she's not actually here.
Oh wait, there's Alona. Look at, she's down there.
Yep, and then she.
oh man, that's the highlight so far for me.
All right, let's get you out of here.
So Hades is gonna give us some intel here about what's really going on behind the scenes. Actually, no, sorry, he's dead.
ID is confirmed.
I forgot.
Hades is EKIA.
My bad.
I send again. Hades is EKIA.
EKIA.
And now he's back.
Ooh. Oh. He's up.
Knows. Irons. Knows.
Uh-oh.
So I guess I should have explained it earlier. Irons is our boss, and apparently our boss knows something. But he gave us USB stick, so I guess Alona's gonna go check out what's on that USB stick.
Irons knows information.
He knows how to out Pizza the Hut.
He knows why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right, got quite a bit of walking here at the very start. So, Dane, I believe you have an announcement to make.
Yeah, I absolutely do. Folks, if you want to tune into Speedruns 2025, that is happening from February 27th through March 2nd. And if you have any experience in any of the runs and are interested in commentating for the English restream, use !Speedons in chat, SPEEDONS, to learn more about the event and apply before February 12th. That is going to be the last day, so a week from today. Is the last day to apply if you want to do that. Additionally, if you want to support the GDQ Hotfix, there is a Season 4 shirt of the 2024 season that you can find at theyeti.com/GDQ. I got it. It's super cool. It's got Cooper, the Hotfix mascot, on it, and it's awesome. It's got all the logos from all of the Season 4 shows. So if you want to pick that up, head on over to theyeti.com/GDQ. What are you doing with this trash can?
Nothing, dude. Just killing time while I wait for Gideon to walk downstairs. Quite slow. So we're going to group up with Alona here. Apparently she has some information she wants to let us know about. So, let's see what was on that USB stick.
Yeah, and it's super secret, so we have to go down to the basement for it.
Yeah, the maintenance room. Atmosphere control facility.
I wonder what you control there.
Gideon, I don't know why you paused there.
He just does that sometimes. I don't know why.
Stop doing that.
Just watch this.
Does he ever do anything weird and you're like, are you Gideon me?
Oh my god, that's a good one, dude.
No, but we will now.
Why have I never heard that? I've never heard that before. That's so good. Well done.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is the guy. I think this is the guy that we saved on traffic. Is that true, RZ? Okay. So we saved this man. He went to go talk to our boss about something about bombs and nuclear stuff.
This was before the nuclear power plant attack.
Take care of this right now.
Oh, yeah, he's evil. Turns out.
Oh.
He knew and he let it happen.
I can't believe it.
People dead and he fucking profited from it.
Where did you get this?
Hades. His last act before he died was giving us this.
Yeah, so our boss found out that Hades was going to attack the nuclear power plant and then let it happen so his company could get more money and get bigger.
So I guess these are no longer allies and they're all bad guys now, so we're now going against the team that we were on, which is Atlas.
We saw it. We saw everything.
You saw what?
You knew about the attacks.
So we still got like 2 hours of this run and we learned he was evil like really early on.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. I thought it was going to be like a big plot twist at the end as opposed to finding out, you know, a third of the way into the game.
There's something at the end. We'll see what it is.
Gideon,
Oh.
you know what you saw.
Yeah, I've never seen this game casually before. I've only seen parts of the speed run. My reaction will be genuine.
So looks like Gideon's betraying us, even though he saw what was on the tapes. So it's just gonna be me and Alona now. But we got some mysterious man named X talking to us through our exosuit or something. I don't know. But he's gonna turn on the fire suppression system, we can melee this guy, and then shoot the person who's holding Alona.
We need to get out of here now.
Now we're gonna go do our first mag grip section. Now we were supposed to do this on traffic, but if you remember the traffic out of bounds we did at the very end, we skipped what this is, and you're gonna realize why we skipped it. So this is what we skipped. It's a very slow section where we're climbing a wall. This one, unfortunately, is unskippable. But there's gonna be a couple more on this level. Hopefully we can do something about them. And we're trying to escape Atlas forces or something. We're no longer on good terms with the boys.
Oh no. Whoa.
Now, this is a swimming section, and swimming sucks in Advanced Warfare. It keeps on constantly trying to rob your speed, and I'm just gonna keep on spamming sprint, because we're supposed to have 112 speed while swimming, but for some reason the game constantly tries to make it 80. I don't know why, but you just have to spam your sprint buttons. Holding does not work. We don't want to surface, we want to keep swimming underwater. It is faster to swim underwater than it is to surface. Now we're gonna come back and see what's up outside here.
I blame Advanced Warfare being a terrible console port to PC for everything that is wrong with this game.
Yeah.
They're going to lock down the entire city.
Yeah, this section is a bit risky if you're trying to shoot people, as there are civilians everywhere, and if you shoot a civilian once, you get reset. It's very annoying, so we're just not going to shoot. At least while civilians are around. And it's also really hard to b-hop here because the surface is uneven. You need an even or upwards surface to b-hop. We're going to try and kill these guys in a way where we position ourselves. So the AST spawns to our left, which he just did right there. Very nice. There's like several different locations where he can spawn. Wow, that's 5 EMPs? Okay, interesting.
I think you missed the third one.
Dang. Now we're just going to chill here and get our new ability, which is grappling. So that'll be useful later on, but I do have to mention, we are now officially at the part of the run where the game can just randomly crash on us. It can randomly crash, but there's also sections where crashing is very likely, and this is going to be one of them up ahead. We will see if we get lucky and we don't crash. Let's hope we're in the clear.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't crash earlier during the interrogation that Irons did, because I crash there every single run.
I've never actually crashed there before.
Hardware differences.
True. Also, we gotta dive in this boat to dodge some missiles. And to not get hit by these boats. It's a bit disorienting when you come up, because you don't know when the next time you have to dive is like that.
Oh, jeez.
Close call. Now, on Vet, coming up is... We are playing on Recruit right now, but on Vet difficulty, this corridor here is the worst thing in the entire run, because planes can come up through these little holes in the roof and just melt you and insta-kill you on Vet. Oh, right there.
Yeah, it's very
If this was
fun.
Vet, we would have died there instantly. And here as well. So cross your fingers. Let's hope we don't crash. I mean, I guess we did physically. Yeah, we did crash, but let's hope the game doesn't crash. This is a very, very common crash spot. Maybe we're good.
Are you alright?
Can you move?
Copy. Boat's finished. We're on foot.
We might be good.
Right above you. Top of the building.
How are we supposed to get up there?
So
Well,
our
no,
goal
after
here is to
touching stuff.
grapple up this building now.
Over here. Another
Whenever I grapple, it's going to change my FOV.
moving up.
So it becomes a pain. We're now on 65. Not a fan.
Oh, geez. Yeah, this is narrow.
Yeah. We're going to do a skip up here. There's another mag grip section. As you saw earlier, they're pretty slow. But we're going to mantle here, switch to 60 FPS, do a diagonal, and then grapple up here. Now, this is a very, very dumb skip. Shouldn't be trying to do this, but you can exo boost. I can't believe I got it. I shouldn't have went for that. I should not have went for that. It saves like 5 seconds, but loses like 25 to 30 based on where your checkpoint is. But very nice.
You got it, and it looked treacherous, so...
I shouldn't have done that.
Climb up, Mitchell.
But I had to save time for Manhunt, you know? 5
True.
juicy seconds. Enjoy Alona's dialogue here, because
Climb up, Mitchell.
it's not normal.
Remember your old sergeant, don't you? Let's get you out of here.
Climb up, Mitchell.
Stand down.
Yeah, she keeps on telling us to climb up, even though we're already on top.
I'll hunt you down myself.
I'm not wrong. Go, Mitchell.
Where does she want me to go?
Go, Mitchell.
Roof is clear. No sign of him. All right. Inside.
Climb
Also,
up, Mitchell.
that's Cormac. He was, I think he's the leader of the Marines or something from level 1. So we're back on his side.
Climb up, Mitchell.
Nice.
Yeah.
So being between levels, this is a good time for a break.
Perfect time for a break.
Excellent. I felt like after this mission would be the perfect time for a break. So let's go ahead and pause that timer. Folks, we're going to take a quick hydration and wellness break. We like to do that with these longer runs here on the GDQ Hotfix, just to promote good wellness and good habits. So take a moment, use the bathroom, stretch your legs, get a snack, do whatever you got to do, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Crosshair, folks. I hope you all had a lovely break. We are going to be jumping back into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with Eric. So, Eric, whenever you're ready, count us down and let's resume.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, this is Sentinel. There's a lot of story exposition here about how we're going to go take our old boss down.
Here it comes. Time to find out what we signed up.
This is we're just going to go through a briefing here in this room. Can't really do anything in this room, so I'm just going to bunny hop around while we wait.
People we trained with.
Sentinel, again, another place where it's very common to crash. We'll see if we don't crash at all during this level. But Biolab, it's going to happen once we get there. There is no denying Biolab is 100% going to crash. I think there's only ever been 2 instances of runs not crashing ever. I think one of Kluger's PBs didn't crash, and one of mine never crashed. Those are the only 2 times I can think of Advanced Warfare working properly.
I haven't crashed on Biolab that often. I think it's like
through the
maybe
entire
50-50 for me.
The entire run.
Over the entire run? Yeah, no, that's not possible. You crash at least once.
Love stable PC ports that come from console. Love it.
Of course. Luckily, this is like...
anywhere, it's going to be uncaptured.
Oh, 100%. Thankfully, this is like the only one in the Call of Duty franchise that does crash consistently. So if you're thinking of running another Call of Duty game, you don't have to worry about crashers. Trust me. Alright, so we're going to be using our grapple here for, I guess, the second time. Not really any grapple tech, but we can visually clip into surfaces. Doesn't do anything. There is a chance that when you do grapple and you clip too deep into something, it just disables the grapple and you got to do it again. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Looks like we're good. As you can see, my FOV gets reset every grapple, so I'm gonna just set it back to 100. Now we have to go get some intel from Iron's estate, and our friends here are gonna grapple across this ledge, unless I have something to say about it. Later. And they're back, don't worry. I'm gonna tag some assets. Doesn't really do anything, this, but guess it's cool. See people through walls.
Get to the security center and patch me into their system.
Now for this level, we actually get the coolest exosuit tech in the game. But I'm not going to show it off now, as it could break how the level works. We're going to show it off a little bit later. Now this is pretty tricky. We need to plant an EMP on top of the roof that's up ahead. And this EMP can just not work sometimes, and I don't know why. It's worked in all of my runs, so I pray that it also works in this run. It's not the first time I've seen it in forever. So the EMP is right here. Please spawn in. Thank you.
I believe.
It did.
Yay!
That's very nice.
I think it's a routing thing.
Is it? Yeah, okay. But yeah, it just sometimes doesn't spawn in, and you have to last checkpoint and redo the entire section. Let's interact with this. And if you're wondering what that ability we unlocked was, I will show it off right after this. Right now.
I'm in. Okay. I've got full control of their cameras. Good job.
Oh, actually, it's disabled here. Huh, interesting. I gotta show it off somewhere else. Well, we'll do it when we get inside the estate. This movement here, I have a pretty consistent line. So I just got to make sure I land my grapples correctly. I'm trying not to get detected here.
Yeah, it's a pure stealth section. If you get detected, you fail and have the last checkpoint. So I'm still astounded that your route just works there.
Okay, here's that exosuit ability I was talking about. Listen closely. We can whistle. That's all it is whistling.
I didn't even know you could
Wow.
whistle in this level.
This is the only level we can whistle, and we never use it, ever.
We're in. Let's see what we can find.
Let's just see the weather in the next couple days. Tomorrow, high of 89, sunny. On Sunday, it's going to be high of 86 with some clouds. Monday, high of 84 with some cloudy weather. Tuesday, it looks like I've got a chance of showers with a high of 81. And on Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 80. Okay, very nice. I don't know Fahrenheit,
That's
but...
terrible weather.
Oh, okay.
That's too hot.
It's really hot if it's Celsius. That's all I know.
The 80s is like 26, 27 Celsius, I think.
Oh my God, that's hot,
Something
dude.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit above room temperature.
26? I'll go swimming on that weather. So granted, I am in Canada, so it is kind of cold here, so I don't know. Everything is kind of warm to me when it's not winter. We're going to continue the whistle just because we can.
Obviously, you whistle to get the attention of these cars so they stop.
Yeah. Also, I guess Nox, who's one of our teammates, was going around in this level and taking out guards. Now, he's the person who's controlling the microphone here to let us pass with this vehicle. Nox is a cool guy. I like him. But unfortunately, we kind of abandoned him at a later level because of certain triggers we hit out of order, and he gets deserted.
So did I.
Knox, get all this to command.
Also, the doctor here, that's the passenger slash cargo, was one that you were supposed to capture in Aftermath. But since Eric did that out of bounds and backwards level, we skipped all that.
So I guess this is the most lore-accurate route since we never captured Pierre Danois. Makes sense.
No, because he's supposed to be in Atlas jail cell, but he's working for Irons, who's as you know, a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, why can't we just shoot him here and just end the game?
You're the good guys. Can't do that.
Oh, that's right. We are good guys. So I guess they're transporting some kind of nuclear device gas canisters or something. Bad
Close enough.
stuff. Bad stuff. Don't want to inhale that.
Evil substances.
Yes, you can see
Yes.
the toxic signs on the left. That means it's bad. We're gonna just boost up here. Do not do an exo boost during this section. I don't know why, but you get detected and you have to last checkpoint.
Because it makes too much sound.
But we have silent exo boosts right now. We're in a silent exosuit. We still get detected. I don't get it.
Dennis forgot about that one.
It's silent, but it's super loud.
I guess. So now we're planting a tracker on this plane, and we're going to come back and find this plane later on when we have the appropriate clothing for the weather on. That plane's going somewhere snowy. So we got to go get our winter parkas with our teammates.
You also
For
just
our
called a
80-degree
casual-
weather.
It's going to
I
be
don't
a
think
bit
it'll be 80
colder where
degrees
we're
anymore.
going. Yeah. We're going elsewhere. So next level's Crash. Crash is actually one of my favorite levels. It's just solid all around. It has great enemy killing sections, great moving sections. And when it comes to potentially getting new skips, I think Crash is the level that leads for Advanced Warfare. There's so many theory routes that could work, but we just haven't found anything that does work quite yet. This definitely has the most potential of any other level. What is your pick for your favorite level in Advanced Warfare, RZ?
Oh, might be. It's either Fission or Terminus. I'm not sure.
Terminus.
Terminus is fun.
Bro. I'm sorry, I disagree. I am happy that you didn't pick something like Manhunt. That is a basic level to choose, but Terminus, that's an interesting one. I don't think I would have ever heard that. Yeah, Terminus is pretty cool. We get completely new abilities and a new thing to control over there. You'll see once we get there. That's a good one.
Don't worry about his phantom hand that he's got there.
This is the plane that we planted the tracker on earlier, but I guess we just kind of flew over here with our exosuits or something. Exosuits are broken, dude. You can fly as fast as a plane. I don't get it. But it kind of makes sense with the movement we were doing back in Act 1, how fast we were going and the out of bounds we were able to do with and without the exosuit.
This is a cool set piece, though. Just shearing the wings off a plane and then flying it somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go intercept those containers we saw earlier of the bad gas stuff. Figure out what exactly is in there. So as we come down here, a bunch of enemies are just gonna start falling from the sky. I don't exactly know where these enemies come from, but apparently Atlas just has soldiers suspended in the sky 24/7.
They're in space. They have an orbital platform.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, we could have had this on the space episode.
Yeah, they do the Halo style drop pods here.
Here are the drop pods. So we got to kill a bunch of enemies here, and we got to kill specific enemies. You don't want to just kill all of them. Our goal here is to clear the path for Cormac to get as far forward as he possibly can. And the target enhancer really helps for this because we can actually see when an enemy really dies or whether or not he's in last stand. Now, there is an MDL here, but the MDL works differently based on what level you're on. And the MDL on this level, which is the grenade launcher we used back on Manhunt, it sucks on this level, so we just don't even use it. Now, hopefully after I get these enemies here, I'm able to interact with the cargo. Very nice. That is about as fast as that can go with the enemies that I killed. Now, right here, what we used to do is hide, but it turns out hiding loses you 6 seconds. So what we want to do here is EMP some ASTs, and ASTs are these mech guys that you see, and just shoot some enemies. And we should be able to get through here 6 seconds sooner than what we used to do for this game. EMPs are splash damage, so if you throw it in the middle, you can hit multiple. This guy is just tanking all of them, though.
Someone in chat said, oh, I guess Atlas just has some Helldivers on standby.
Yeah, he just does.
All right, those missiles are going to come down, and we're going to fall under here.
Is everyone all right?
So Alona's going to set up and break this wall open, but we're unable to get through this wall until our teammates both go through there. But I do have a setup to get into this wall early, and that's going to be pretty useful. So I'm going to wait till Alona steps back.
Looks to be an opening through here.
Just like that. Double jump and do a boost. Damn it. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, very nice. Second try. Now what this is going to do is 0 enemies are going to spawn here. And I'm just thinking about it now. Advanced Warfare may be the Call of Duty game where we just kill the least amount of enemies. This is mostly just a movement game, if I'm thinking about it.
Even fewer than COD 4?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
COD 4 is just you're clearing everyone.
Here's an it.
I guess it.
I just kind of skated with him. That was a little bit weird, but AST, interact, and now we're just holding forward here. Coming up ahead, we're going to be kind of falling. But one thing I don't understand is, don't these exosuits have the ability to double jump? Why can't we just double jump out of this situation? I don't get it.
Because the
yes.
exosuit is plot armor.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess. All right, now we're down here. I want to make sure I reload my my main weapon here with the target enhancer, and I'm going to switch to 60 FPS because we're just going to be exo dashing. And like I said before, exo dashing does take you a further distance if you're on a low FPS like 60 compared to a higher one like 250, which 250 is what I use for, if I want to just do regular movement and bunny hop around. Now up here, there's going to be a bunch of enemies we have to kill. These enemies only take one bullet, and with the target enhancer, we can see when they die because they just disappear. So it's very convenient to have the target enhancer equipped. I'm also going to be using my Sonic Boom ability for the first time, or my Sonic Wave. This just disorients enemies around you so they can't melee you. There's going to be quite a bit of enemies that we're just going to run past here. That was scary. Almost got meleeed there. Yeah, we can just kind of run through that entire section. Gonna dive down here, switch back to 60 so I can squeeze past my teammates, go back to 250.
Damn it, they've got the cargo.
Jump down here, and the ice should break. And we're gonna fall through. Again, this is one of those sequences where you just have to spam sprint because the game really doesn't like you being at 112 speed underwater. It always tries to set you back to 80. I don't know why. Very annoying. But hey, look at it, it's Gideon.
Trust me.
Hey, it's Gideon.
The guy who betrayed us. And he has Juarez and Michaels with him. But apparently they're KIA, just like that.
Why now, Gideon? You could have escaped from New Baghdad with us.
So I guess Gideon's a good guy now, which is nice.
Turncoated again.
Just can't trust this guy.
So I think I mentioned earlier that there is an out of bounds on this level, and that actually takes place here. So there's going to be a helicopter we have to shoot down. Then we have to go down there and interact with the package or the canister that we were trying to go after. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to pick up the Stinger when we get the prompt for it. And instead of waiting up here for the helicopter to spawn in, we're going to go over here, do a double jump, dash, double jump, dash. Now we're up here.
Nice.
A couple jumps. Go down here, fall through the map. Now I'm going to do a kick dive. When you don't have hovering, you don't take fall damage from kick dives or drop kicks, so we're able to land down here safely without dying. Now we're just going to shoot the helicopter. I want to get back inbounds here, so I'm going to double jump through the floor. Like I said before, you can go through any floor if you're under it. We're going to line up on this texture, switch to 60 FPS, and we're going to interact with this container earlier than intended. Very nice. I'm not sure how much this saves compared to doing the regular route. Maybe 5 seconds. It doesn't save much, but it is nice. It is a nice time save, and we take what we can get.
It's definitely a swag strat.
Yeah, I like it. It looks cool.
This is Manacle, a biological agent.
Ooh, cutscenes.
Yeah. Okay, this is Biolab. This is the part of the run that every runner dreads because you are almost guaranteed going to crash here. But we'll ignore that for now. So Gideon, we got shot down in our helicopter we drove in, and we no longer have access to our exosuits because we got EMP'd. So exosuits are completely down right now. But we got to run all the way over to the river and get across it. But we don't want to go fast because Gideon has his radius around him. And if we get too far away from Gideon, he's going to take cover on certain objects and wait for us to catch up to him, even if we're far ahead of him. So we're going to just try and stick around with him. Like this tree is one of those objects he would take cover on if we were too far away.
Go!
Jump down here. This is another place where he can take cover on this tree right up ahead. So we're going to stand up here on this rock. And he should run straight to the vines, which he did. Very nice.
Come on!
And now we just got to interact with these.
Up here!
I think Biolab has the most recent route update. I think I found this like a week ago. But brand new route here.
Hold on!
What the purpose of this route is we make sure Gideon keeps his maximum G-speed value of 190. Old runs used to have Gideon like perma-locked at half speed because of when we got detected here in the stealth section. If you get detected early, Gideon's speed breaks for the entire level and he moves at like half speed in slow motion. It's like he's constantly in overdrive. But what I'm going to do is turn off stealth. When I get to this tree up here, I'm going to turn it back on. And keep stealth for a bit. And then get detected later on. And that should make Gideon move at full speed constantly for the rest of the level. We will see though.
Let's go. Watch your energy.
I'm going to turn off stealth. Do not jump here. Jumping will get you detected. Don't jump. Turn back on stealth. Melee this guy. Now we don't want to sprint or jump. We're just going to zigzag or wiggle by pressing A and D left and right.
Only fire as a last resort.
And it's a little bit faster than regularly sprinting. And if we were to get detected now, Gideon would be moving at half speed. I'm going to get detected right here. And hopefully that's far enough to not break Gideon. Now up ahead is one of the dumbest things in this game. I'm going to have to go prone under a tree. But there's a chance that magic turret spawns in. It's an invisible turret that just shoots you and kills you instantly. I don't know why it happens, but right here, let's see if we can get through here. Nice. So yeah, you can just die going through there because the game does not want you to backtrack. And if you go slow, I guess the game thinks you're backtracking and it just insta-kills you and sets you all the way back to the stealth section at the beginning there.
Wow.
But this is another heavy crash point, so I'm going to wait to hit this checkpoint just so I get it as late as possible in the case I do crash. I don't want to have to wait through this entire section again. And hopefully we get to see Gideon soon here. That will give us an idea of his speed. There he is. Going to get this checkpoint.
Cormac, we're on approach. Copy.
And we're going to see if he's moving. He is at full speed.
Let's go.
You would be able to tell if he was at half speed, trust me. He just runs in slow motion. And every run prior to this just did that. Don't know why, but that's no longer an issue. And this saves like 30 seconds. It saves quite a bit of time. Yeah.
It's gonna be a riot when they discover the bodies.
So I shot that camera down there. Cameras in this level disable your exosuit abilities. And then we're unable to dash. Or I don't think we can sprint either when we get our exosuits disabled. Right.
Nope.
Cross your fingers. I crashed. Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
That is a crash spot. Let me just quickly reboot.
Well, that's why you saved.
Yes, that's why we took that late save.
Actually, while you're rebooting the game, would this be a good time for me to jump in with an announcement?
Absolutely.
Awesome, folks. If you are not aware, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade to UBAF, will be live starting tomorrow, February 6th through the 9th, here on the GDQ Twitch channel, benefiting Race Forward. You can catch the action and support an incredible cause. Type !BTB in chat to see the event schedule. And if you want to find out more about the All Black speedrunning community, type in !BAF in chat.
Mission was over before it began.
All right, we should be good. Back in the game.
Cool. Would you mind terribly sharing your game in Discord?
Oh God, I'm sorry. I forgot that.
No, it's fine. You're fine. It's easy to forget. I have forgotten many times myself.
They've got something to hide.
All right, should be good.
Hey, cool. Thank you.
There is no other day. This thing goes sideways. It's on you, my friend. It's always been on me.
I'm gonna switch my KF5 here. KF5 has the same movement speed as our assault rifle, which I think is the HBR. They both have 190, but I'm just doing the KF5 because it has a larger magazine capacity, and we're going to be shooting quite a bit of enemies down here. Not many, but, you know, quite a bit for this game. But yeah, a holographic canopy, kind of hiding this entire site. To pew those two guys and make our way to this EMP up here. We gotta wait for Gideon to catch up to us before we can interact with this.
This is our breach point. Mitchell, get us in.
I guess this EMP just kind of dampen the sound so we don't get heard blowing up in this wall. Get rid of these guys, this guy, and these two. On very rare occasions, Cormac can get a weird effect on his helmet. Let's see if it happens this time around. Probably not. Oh my God, we got it. We got disco helmet. So Cormac has a disco helmet for the rest of the level. I don't know why, but yeah, he's vibing over there. I'm so happy we got that, dude. That's so nice.
That's karma for the crash before.
Yes, bringing it back. But yeah, you can see his helmet just kind of glowing. It can get ridiculous with the glowing on the helmet, so I'll try not to look at it too much. But looks like it's nice and dark right now.
Bingo, we have the package transmitting.
My favorite glitch in this game, though, for sure. Cormac's helmet. It's so nice. Do I have to dash through this doorway here to get dialogue started. Sooner I get there, sooner dialogue starts. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to a contact grenade. I'm gonna use this contact grenade to blow open 2 windows and stun enemies on the other side of this door.
Okay, stealth's no longer an option.
It's a mirror.
Okay, these 2 windows, do a crouching exo dash. Another exo dash. Oh, mantled that by accident. Yeah, these cameras disable all your exo movement. It doesn't do it for long, but it is kind of annoying. It also disables your sprint, I guess. Right, plant that. I guess we're going to blow up all this stuff here. I'm going to switch to the... What is it? Is the TAC-19? Yeah, the TAC-19 and the MDL. TAC-19 is... I didn't realize how good it was till recently, but TAC-19 just destroys ASTs if you land your headshots. So the AST fight up ahead, I'm going to switch to an EMP. I'm going to hit it with the EMP, and when it's stunned, I'm going to try shoot all 6 of my shots into the head, and it should die. If it doesn't, I will do 1 reload, and the 7th bullet will get rid of it. My bunny hops, bro, please. Yeah, the geometry in that section is very nice, so it's kind of hard to bunny hop there. And my AST spawned instantly. That was weird. You should have spawned a lot sooner. One more bullet should do it. There we go. Nox, if he's quick, he should be here. Yep. Now I just gotta go open that door. I'm gonna go up here and interact with this scrambler on these jammers. And after I disable this scrambler, I got 4 bullets and 4 waves of enemies to kill. So let's see if I can do it. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. That door should open. It did. That was perfect. Very nice.
Nice. Well done.
Now this is where most of the time loss would be if Gideon's movement broke at the start of the level, because he has to walk all the way over here before anything can progress. So ideally, the order here would be Gideon, Nox, and then Cormac. Cormac isn't necessary to progress this section until the very end. But for now, we're just kind of waiting for them to group up with us. Okay, there's Cormac. Shame, Gideon's last. That's okay. Yeah, they're working on some big weapons here. This is going to be a tank section where we drive that big machine. There is a chance that when we get into the tank, we will crash, but hopefully we don't.
Another very notorious crash spot.
It's Biolab, bro. Biolab is the worst level for crashes.
Ooh, there's a question in chat about crashes. So they missed the part where the crash happened. Do restarts count on the timer, and does that affect runners on slower PCs?
No, we do retime runs up to the frame where you did crash. So once you get back there, time would start again. So you don't got to worry about crashes when it comes to losing time in your runs. Only time you lose is RTA, but all the leaderboards are in-game time. All right, cross your fingers, please.
Weapon systems online.
We're good. Okay.
Nice.
Yay!
Now we're going through this tank. Oh yeah, for some reason, this game, I think there's 4 or 5 vehicle sections. They really wanted every vehicle section to be unique because every single vehicle has different driving mechanics. Like the boat, in order to accelerate, you have to use mouse 1. For this, we have omnidirectional movement, so we can move left, forward, right, backwards, all at the same speed. The hover bike, we used our mouse to move left and right, and our movement keys to move left and right as well. What else is there? There's going to be a car for one of the missions, which we drive normally, and then we got a plane where we accelerate with spacebar, of all things.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what the devs were thinking.
So I'm just going to move this tank out of the way with my missiles. I can just do that. Just to get a cleaner line forward. So yeah, this tank has missiles for infantry, EMPs for ships, though I can just shoot the ship like that with my launcher. I don't want to EMP it. This section's pretty free. I don't think we ever really come close to dying here as long as we shoot the tanks. I don't know if that's the case in Vet. I think Vet is similar.
Vet's a little dicey, just because the tanks do so much damage and they take multiple hits, and like you just saw, sometimes the hits don't register.
Yeah, no, that's really annoying.
I think when I was doing Veteran during marathons for this game, I usually ended up with like a quarter health left.
Jeez.
Speaking of marathons, so RZ, he has ran a category called All But a Few, and that's where you run nearly every single Call of Duty in a row, which is absolutely insane. He's one of the few people to actually run that category. So hats off to him for doing that and going through all that effort. How many games is that, RZ? Do you know?
12 games. It is.
Oh my god.
Call of Duty 1 through Infinite Warfare in release order.
How long does that take?
28 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, absolutely nuts. I think. Oh, jeez, that's pretty.
Oh, there's the disco.
Are you running it all at once, or?
So I do it in 2 days.
Okay, that's gonna say
So
that.
I have one break for sleep.
What? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this. It's kind of bright here.
One step ahead of you, mate.
Well, pros and cons to these glitches, I guess.
Yeah, put your sunglasses on.
Extract complete. Heading home.
Yeah, I have thought about making a new category with all the current games in it and running that for some reason.
That would be absolutely ridiculous. So, very happy to be on this level. Collapse is my favorite level in Advanced Warfare, and there's one big reason. And it's not the driving. The driving is kind of boring, but it's what comes immediately after. So before I have mentioned, but the way bunny hops work is that if we don't have double jump, we're able to use scroll wheel. But if we do have double jump enabled, which we do on this level, we have to frame perfectly, press spacebar in order to bunny hop and gain speed. If we're a frame early, we get a double jump instead. If we're a frame late, we get our movement speed heavily reduced for each frame we are late. So this level for movement is really sick. I love it. It's not really complicated. It's just a straight line, but going for ILs is fun just to see how many bunny hops you can hit in a row. This traffic is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, great level. Definitely my favorite. And I think this level, but on Veteran, is my favorite level in the entire series. Because on Vet, if you do double jump, you die instantly. So on Recruit, we do have some leniency with Recruit. If you do a double jump, you're going a little bit slower, but you don't die. But double jumping on Vet just kills you instantly because there's so many enemies on this bridge.
Yeah, I'm surprised you said Veteran for this level is your favorite because this level is atrocious.
I love it, dude.
I was gonna ask, like, why, if it kills you instantly, why is it your favorite?
You're forced to have really good movement. You have to press spacebar perfectly the entire level.
Fair.
So it's the most skill-based level, in my opinion, because of how tight the bunny hopping is.
Actually, considering you've done those AGU marathons,
bro, AGU.
I'm not surprised, actually.
I'm still upset I didn't get that. Zeus, eventually I'm gonna come for you on that, dude.
Good.
Eventually.
Cormac, our pit bull's out of action.
All right.
Proceeding on foot.
Let's see if we can get these bunny hops. No, double jump came out. I was a frame early. Another double jump, unfortunate. Dang, dude. Not the best movement.
Still, bunny hopping's hard. Like, I don't know how many people in chat are familiar with bunny hopping mechanics and strafe hopping like this, but it's actually really challenging. It's harder in this game than it is in Rage because Rage doesn't have double jump, and we can buffer the next jump in the sequence so you can get basically frame perfect jumps every time. You can't do this here, so the fact that you've been able to do it as well as you have is honestly impressive.
Thank you. So that was Collapse, my favorite level, but I've got a bit of a cutscene to go through.
Ooh, did you just say this is a good time for announcements?
This is a perfect time for announcements.
See how I did that? Yeah, folks, GDQ is hiring. If you have previous host experience and you're interested in becoming host volunteer coordinator for our mainline events, go to gamesdonecquick.com/jobs. And the deadline for that application is February 17th if you want to be the host volunteer coordinator. Additionally, if you are loving this run, as I know you are, go ahead and join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff members like myself, and more. So you can use !Discord in Twitch chat for more info.
That guy's gone. So Gideon
He's
has,
fine, right?
Gideon's definitely done this more than once. Look how close he cuts this double jump. That's extremely risky, dude. Come on. He's clearly a professional.
I mean, you've reset how many runs now at this point? He's probably done it a few times.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. So the next level is like immediately below us. It's on that ship that I've never crashed there before.
Wow.
That is
Wait, is that the third? That's never happened before.
Yeah. That's an interesting place to crash.
Crashing into level loads is extremely rare. I think it's only happened like a handful of times across all the runners.
We'll remember to share my screen this time.
Heck yeah. Yay, we're back.
All right, we're good. So Armada is, I mentioned that Crash is the level with the most potential for new out of bounds to be discovered and possibly new routes, and Armada is right behind that. There is a lot of out of bounds that do exist here, but we're unsure how to make it save time quite yet. But for this level, we're just going to take it straight forward, but it is a good level. I like Armada. It's not a bad level at all. And I guess that is because we have the MDL and the rocket launcher, just awesome. Who doesn't love rocket launchers? Right, got to plant the jammer on this side of the ship. I'm going to make our way to the other side. This jammer, now we can go inside the ship. We can pick up some new weapons to use. Okay, teammate's getting in the way. Not very nice.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna pick up this ASM-1 here instead of my HBR. ASM-1, I just like it better. And it has, I think it has a larger magazine, 45 compared to 35. Yeah. Cormac is gonna come open this door for us. The game wants us to turn on night vision, but as you can see, night vision is very...
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
horrible.
Very boring.
Like we're inside a foundry.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We want to make sure we beat Cormac here, because the guy does spawn if we don't. Very nice. There's a melee animation he must go through. Best soundtrack in the game. For 2 seconds. Now it's gone. But best soundtrack in the entire game. I love it. It's so good. But we only hear it for like a second.
Those 2 seconds are the best in the run.
Banger, bro. Absolute banger. That guy went to last stand, so I got to make sure I go back and actually get rid of him. Where is he? I don't know where he is. That's scary.
I think he died.
I hope so. I heard a pistol. I think he's still alive. No, he's dead. The helicopter spawned in. We are good.
Nice.
Okay, what are you guys shooting at? Gideon's gonna open this. I'm gonna run straight through. We want Cormac to go fast here. We do need him at the end of the level.
Those cargo ships are carrying up the fleet. We just lost another boat. We're almost at the fleet.
Just switch back to my nade launcher for this clear up here. Quite a few waves of enemies we got to get rid of before Cormac reaches us. Should be the bottom floor done. I could use the nade launcher here, but it is risky, as you could just blow yourself up, and I don't think we have a heal for this level. Let's find out.
You don't.
Oh, we do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Good to know. We also have a sonic wave, but we never really use that. Enemies aren't that scary in Advanced Warfare. I will say Advanced Warfare is one of the more consistent Call of Duty speedruns. In fact, I'm going to say it is the most consistent COD speedrun.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
That's pretty bold of you.
There's almost no RNG in this entire game, but except for one place. And we'll see that eventually, and you'll know what I mean. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this game is extremely consistent. As like most things you can make a mistake on are all skill based. Like earlier, you saw me mess up Manhunt quite a bit and Aftermath.
happens next?
They're all movement sections. So yeah, if you like a consistent Call of Duty speedrun, Advanced Warfare is your first choice. Immediately after that, I would say Modern Warfare 2 is a close second.
Next.
There's barely any RNG in that run as well. Where do you think RNG is the most for COD speedruns, RZ, and the least? What is the most consistent speedrun and the least consistent speedrun?
You know, hearing your reasoning for Advanced Warfare, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Probably AW and then MW2, like you said. The most RNG. You can consult my list here.
Roger that.
I think I have my choice. I got a rough idea.
It's one of the Black Ops games.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I can't comment on that. I haven't played enough Black Ops speedruns. I've only ever done them casually. That's surprising to hear, though. Because the games I have in mind are horrible. I think Black Ops 2 is worse than World at War for RNG.
Yes.
Really?
I think it's the worst speedrun in the franchise. Actually.
But is that because of RNG or is it just because of the game?
Both.
Really? Okay. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I think Black Ops 2 is one of the more popular speedruns for casual viewers, right? Black
yeah,
Ops
and I have
2
no idea why.
2?
It is. Black Ops 2 is so bad. I don't think I would recommend it to my worst enemy to run.
Casuals love it though. We all got nostalgia for those games.
Yeah, I've got a very deviant answer from both of you for most RNG Call of Duty. You ready?
Let's hear it.
Warzone.
Oh my god.
That doesn't count. Doesn't count.
But it's true, it has the highest level of RNG.
I guess. God.
You know, you're not wrong. Actually, you know what? No, if you're going that route, I'm going a step further. I'm saying zombies.
Zombies, yeah, no, that takes
most
the cake.
RNG.
Yeah, worse than Warzone, honestly. I'm a campaign runner forever. Yeah, we're kind of just flying to New Baghdad there. We were in a plane. You don't have to really do anything. This sequence is hard capped at 2 minutes and 23 seconds. You cannot go faster than that. Maybe there's a skip to be discovered for throttle on the flying section, but I doubt it, man.
I don't think there's anything possible.
Like, you're always 2 minutes, 23 seconds there. Also, this is the only level with a mid-level loading screen. This isn't a new level. This is still throttle. That is the only level that does that. So we got to go destroy some ASTs and some turrets as well. We're gonna go this way, jump over this wall, jump down here. Got a grapple hook we can use. We're gonna grapple this. Do a double jump, grapple on top of this turret. Now where I look is where the turret faces when I enter it. So I can move faster if I look this way, then enter the turret. To already be shooting at this, because the turret is slower to look around. So I have to do a backdash off here. Now I can go back on top, enter this, and ASTs are going to spawn down here. This is horrible. You can shoot your teammates, and it's very easy to do so. So let's hope I don't shoot any teammates down here. I think we're good. Our teammates are not wandering around too much. They're being quite nice to us. I'm going to shoot 4 rockets at this AST. And after I do that, I am going to hop out of the turret and make my way to the end of the level. 4. Now it's gone. I gotta go interact with these stingers to finish the level. And that was not bad. That was a good throttle. I think that might be a gold for me. It's decent.
Yeah, no, that's really clean. Normally, you're supposed to run up around and either shoot the guys in the ASTs or do some, honestly, pretty cool takedowns on them.
Oh yeah, we can grapple the ASTs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
You like grapple on the back and then yank him out of the AST and say, no more fun for you.
We gotta pull back. Get everyone out!
Oh yeah, also Atlas just launched their biological weapon on the city.
Why aren't we afraid?
So
Irons engineered it to be harmless.
Man, looks like you went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Oh my god, dude.
Put him.
zinger after zinger.
Bro, this is insane. You're so good at this.
I try.
Also, the reason why the gas isn't affecting us, I guess it's because we're technically Atlas employees, even though we defected, and I guess they never took us over to the system of who the gas is inoculated to. Yeah, we're fine here. But I guess not really, because Atlas is going to kidnap us.
But make no mistake, we will win. The security that you desire, the security that you deserve.
I never noticed that he just disappears with Gideon there.
It can only be claimed if you are willing to
See the top left? Objective failed.
Oh no.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Got to do it all over again.
Have to reset the whole run.
So coming up is the longest level in the entire game, and one of the longest levels in the franchise.
It was never something I welcomed, but
This is about 17 minutes and 16 seconds.
Cleared.
Captured. Everyone's favorite level.
Best level right here. Everyone loves this.
As you can see, we don't really have exosuit abilities here because we're prisoners and handcuffed.
Stay alert. Any detail could make the difference.
What is this place?
This feels a lot like the intro to Skyrim.
Looks like Irons.
Hey you, you're finally awake.
Medical advancement, something like that. Doesn't matter.
So
An agent's final thoughts should be of home.
we're not supposed to be an FOV 100 here. So if I look to my right, you're going to see two guards just kind of beat Enderman and teleport. Like, right
We survive this is by keeping our heads. Wait for an opportunity.
now. I just kind of teleport down there. There's a lot of teleporting going on in this game, especially with Aftermath, Atlas, and all that. Teammates go to where they need to be, thankfully.
That's all of them.
But same case goes for enemies.
10 coming open.
Cool.
Yeah, this level's about, what, 9 minutes of nothing?
Story, bro. There's lots of story going on.
Ooh, I guess that means I've got time to read announcements.
Take your time, man. You got it.
You betcha. All right, since we got 9 minutes, I'm going to read this real slow. Chat. GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Frost Fatales 2025, will be live from March 9th through the 16th, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. Visit gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on the event, or use !FF in Twitch chat to check out the schedule. I wasn't trying to sound like a ghost there, but I trying to read it slowly, it came out that way. Additionally, if you missed out on any of the shows or events that we broadcast here on the GDQ Twitch channel, you can head on over to youtube.com/gamesdonequick and check out all of the VODs and all of the runs from all our events. And if you're watching on YouTube, hello, you should come over here and join us here at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick.
We got incoming to C6.
We got time for more, I assume, then?
You got like another 7 minutes, man.
Well, I'm going to go through all the rest of them then. Folks, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick, Hotfix, and shows like Crosshair, Speedruns from the Crypt, Parallel Universe, Express Lane, all of the shows you love here at Hotfix. And if you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays. And yes, we will be replaying Crosshair and Speedruns from the Crypt after Crypt airs after this show. And if you want to check out the season 4 schedule, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And you can check out the schedule and look at an in-depth look at this week's runs. We are kind of done with Hotfix for this week because we do have UBAF, the Back to Black runs starting tomorrow. So there won't be any more Hotfix for for the rest of this week, but we will be starting up Hotfix again as normal next week, and you can always type in or go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and check out the schedule there whenever you are curious about the runs we have here on the GDQ Hotfix.
Contractors have failed so miserably, but that's the way it has to be. The wheat from the chaff, the strong from
We've got important story things happening right now, don't we?
the ancient Spartans.
Definitely.
The true meaning of warfare.
Mr. Irons here has us
Lost to us
handcuffed
for
to
2
these
millennia.
things. And I guess he's just saying that we're bad people or something. I'm not sure.
Victim of the misguided.
He will be taking his revenge. So Cormac, he was the leader of the Marines at the first level, but Irons' son, Will, was killed under his command. So I guess Irons is going to get some revenge for that and shoot Cormac in the leg.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's not over. Irons ain't too happy with us either, because we defected.
Time enough to consider whether it was all worth it.
And we can see Gideon and Alona just chilling back there with the guards. I find it weird they don't have our legs, like, restrained. Like, I feel like we could be just kicking them right now, but I guess not. Yeah. I don't think he's going to use that tool to fix us. I mean, maybe her arm needs to be fixed again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believed in you.
I bet the director was like, if you're looking for motivation for the scene, just sock it to him. Ow.
I guess he's taking our arm back that he gave us. He did give us this arm, so maybe he just wants it back. Never mind.
He just wants you to give him a hand.
Oh my god, dude. Holy. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we almost have control. We're almost there. We just need Gideon and Alona to overpower these guards if they can. I don't know if they will. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, nice. Headbutt. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Also, yeah, Gideon is canonically the strongest in this universe because he can just do that.
Bro, he's built, dude. Insane.
Get him out of there.
Gideon smash!
Gideon might be one of my favorite characters in the franchise. I like him.
Shut it. We're leaving. All of us.
I've got him.
Right, follow me.
All right, we officially have control. Let's go. We can move. Can't
Yay.
jump. We can move.
We can wiggle. That's what matters.
Yeah, so we're not supposed to get detected here, so we got to be really stealthy. Thankfully, that guy's blind.
So stealthy.
Yes, very, very stealthy.
Hold on, I'm coming.
So we're going to steal this guy's exosuit in there. I think he's just going to give it to us or something.
He heard it's our birthday recently.
Yeah.
Want to give us a gift?
Oh, why, thank you.
Look like his son.
Jeez.
Grab his exosuit and side
I didn't realize there'd be so much violence in this game. My God.
Right? We don't really shoot anyone, so you wouldn't expect it.
With only one wing, you won't be reloading.
Also, I don't know why Gideon doesn't just take the exosuit. We kind of have a broken arm, but all right. We are the main character, I guess.
This looks like
But I've seen what Gideon can do. I feel like this is more suited for him.
Mitchell, get on that console.
Yeah, this is more exo-suited for him.
Hurry up.
Oh my god.
Just know that you agreed to be on the show.
Yes, most definitely. We actually start shooting people in the run now.
You go for the AMR-9?
I'm an AMR-9, bro. I am
Ew.
an AMR-9 user. I do not like the SNX. I don't like the submachine gun in this game.
How do you like this one?
I don't like it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that.
GDQ spins in chat. Let's go.
I only use this gun because it's my best option. The SN6 is just not that great. I hope it's called that, right? What is
Yeah,
this?
it is.
Yeah, SN6.
Yeah, but it's not a 5-round burst.
That is going to be an issue up ahead, but I have been practicing with it, I swear. I'll say this now, maybe I'm cursing myself, but I have never reset or got checkpointed in the civilian room coming up. I can confidently say that. Let's hope I'm not cursing myself.
Well, yeah, first time for everything.
We gotta be here or else Gideon waits for us if we stay back there. So now that he's here, we're able to go back here and get a better gun with more ammunition. 39. No, thank you. 52. I believe that is our max we can get. It's weird though, because this gun does not have extended mags. So earlier I mentioned that there's basically no RNG in the entire run for Advanced Warfare. But that's because they took what normally should be RNG spread out throughout the entire game, and they put it all behind this door right here. So it's going to be tough. There are civilians running around everywhere, and they're mixed in with enemies. And if I shoot a civilian once, we get reset. And I never have, and today is not the day. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't have a gun. Excuse me. Yo, that's everyone? That was really good.
Wow.
Damn.
Flawless execution. Let's go.
So happy we didn't shoot a civilian there. But yeah, that's all the RNG in the run, basically. There's not going to be much more after that. I guess Terminus
you got
has
the helipad.
tiny pit. Helipad? No. Helipad does nothing, bro. I got that. Terminus is like, I guess, the level with the second most amount of RNG, even though it's basically nothing. But usually the timing for Terminus is that we want a certain door to open by 4 minutes and 33 seconds. If you don't kill enemies properly, you're going to be a cycle slower, but hopefully we can get that properly. So we're going to hop down the garbage chute with Gideon here. And if you remember earlier, like, our exosuit is busted, right? We were able to take windows off of armored cars, jump wherever we want, get crushed by a truck against the wall and not get crushed syndrome. Like, the exosuit is pretty busted. But for some reason, up ahead, Gideon thinks he needs to help us move one of these things, when I think we're very capable of just doing that ourselves, even with one arm. Yeah, like, I feel like we can just take care of this.
No, this is all Gideon right here.
Yeah, true. Same thing with this grate.
He just wants to help.
Yeah. Go Gideon.
He wants to feel included. Ooh.
So this is proof that we're just super strong. Obviously, this material right here is indestructible, but we're using the exosuit, so we just break it. But we're good. Don't worry. We're wearing the exosuit. We don't take fire damage, I guess.
That was close.
So now we actually have some movement and enemies to get rid of up here. We're gonna do some strafe jumps. here. Now we're outside. Now, the enemies here, you don't want to kill them at the start. What you want to do is rush this door up ahead, because enemies continuously respawn unless you come up here and touch the door. Now that I touched the door, any enemies I killed down here will not respawn. So we're able to kill them freely while we wait for Gideon to move up. And, you know, he was shooting enemies, but I don't think he lost any time there, so that's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I think at most it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah, overall, this is a pretty solid captured. I imagine this is like 1720x pace. And 1720 is pretty good. I think my gold is a 1717.
That's not bad then.
All right, not bad.
It's a long level then if it's 17 minutes long.
Yeah, this is a long level, dude.
Yeah.
But we're nearing the end. And we're going to trade
Once this level ends, are we good to take a break again?
Yes, it's a good time to take a break because we'll be entering the final level of the run.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yep. Almost there. I think there's 2 minutes left in this one.
Yeah, no worries.
So remember those big guys who we were on our side at first, like the big giant mechs? Well, now we get to be one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On your feet. Watch it.
Uh-oh.
Still looks functional.
So again, this is one of those instances where I don't know why Gideon just doesn't get in the mech. But, all right, we can do this.
And now we're playing Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Someone in chat said go exo airbag.
So in this AST suit, we have 2 types of launchers. We have a missile launcher and a swarm missile launcher. This is the missile right here. It is faster, and I need to start running immediately, so we're going to use that. Up ahead, there's going to be quite a few enemies in our way, so we are going to use the swarm missile launcher. Now we'll get rid of most of them. I don't want to... Perfect. If you run into an enemy in the exosuit, you lose all of your speed. It's pretty bad. The missile launcher does have splash damage, so I want to wait till both of these guys can be seen. Shoot in between them. Make sure you go for headshots. Another rocket. Shoot that guy. Do a swarm missile here. Blow up that truck. Blow up this truck. You can kill civilians here. Be careful. Should be it. We're just going to run over all those civilians. I guess it's okay if you step on them. As long as you don't shoot them, you're good. But we can step on them. And we're going to open this gate for Gideon to come past.
Just yell at him. Gideon through here.
Non-stop with the bangers.
Non-stop. Nice. I can't be stopped.
Oh yeah, that's captured. That went really well. I'm happy with that captured.
There they are.
Really the only thing we got to worry about is that civilian room, but that civilian room was pretty much as good as it gets. That was very good. Happy with that. Also, we can crash here. Let's hope we don't.
Let's pray we're not too late.
Yeah, another very notorious crash spot.
Yeah, and we are...
Good. Pause champ. There we go.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to take one more break before we wrap up this run. So this is a good time for you to get up, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, grab some more water for some good hydration, and we will be back in just... Welcome back to Crosshair here on the GDQ Hotfix. We are wrapping up our run of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with Eric. So, Eric, let's finish this strong.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. This is Terminus. For this level, as you can see, our exotype is the AST, so we're going to be in the AST for the majority of this level.
Only Gideon could have come up with.
But yeah, we're doing a frontal assault on Iron's base. This is like the only time Mitchell talks in a level. Like, he talks during cutscenes, but I think that's the only time he talks in level. Pretty sure.
It is.
Alright, so we're gonna have some boats and stuff here. I don't think doing anything here necessarily saves time. I don't know if you can tell me I'm wrong on that, RZ.
No, none of this matters.
Yeah, this is a on-rail section.
I love auto-scrollers.
You would love World at War speedruns. We got a great one.
Boy, do we love Black Cats.
Black Cat's best AC, I guess it's on AC 130 level. Didn't have those back then. Airplane level. Black Cats in World at War is just, what, 11 minutes of holding interact? That's it. I guess you do a minute of shooting people.
Yeah, no,
other than that,
what, 11 minutes and 20 seconds of holding interact? You can AFK the whole level and lose, what, 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you need to go take a shower or like axes
Some
or
food,
something,
you know, it doesn't really matter.
It's a great level. Rocket reloading. Rocket ready. Or missile ready.
I did my taxes during my PB that would be quite a sentence.
You can.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of time. Alright, so this is my least favorite section of the run. I don't know why this is a thing or how they thought this was a good idea. But we're just gonna be walking underwater for a bit. But I guess we have to sneakily get inside their base. Eventually we will have access to sprinting, but oh yeah, I forgot. I should be wiggling right now. I wasn't wiggling. Time loss.
Oh no, we have to wiggle.
I forgot about that extra, what, 15 to 20 velocity I can get with wiggling.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I think in the AST it's like 8.
Yeah, it's not much. Ideally, I would be strafe wiggling like this, but my strafe wiggling is not the best, and it's kind of disorienting as a viewer to just watch someone go like this for this entire section. But yeah, I think unless you have like a really good sync on strafe wiggles, it's just better to AD wiggle or just spam left and right, back and forth. Also,
Yeah, no,
I can't
it's
sprint,
impossible.
dude. I should have been able to sprint by now. What is going on?
Pause jam?
I think it's just because you're in front of Gideon.
No. I've had so many PBs that let me sprint.
I don't know.
That is,
Game bad.
this is the first time I've been unable to sprint. I've been spamming sprint the entire time. Oh, okay, there we go. Right
There
at the
you
end, where it does not
You're
matter.
thinking about it a lot.
Normally you can sprint like halfway into the underwater section before you get anywhere near to being inside. I have never seen it take that long before. That's actually ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Is that the fourth that's
Yeah.
ever happened before?
No, that's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
That does not
Fourth
make
one,
any
chat.
sense. I do want to kind of try to get rid of as many enemies as possible here, just to clear Gideon's path. Gideon's line does matter. We do want him to go fast and catch up to us. Our goal here is to get this door up ahead to open at about 4 minutes and 33 seconds. I don't have a timer active right now that I can see, so I'm just going to say it's 4 minutes, 33 seconds, and we're on perfect pace.
Of course.
Yeah,
I mean, until you're proven otherwise.
exactly. Maybe we're going a little bit slow here, but that's okay. We are waiting for Gideon to catch up to us. Enemies will continuously respawn in this room right here, unless we come and touch this doorway. Now they'll no longer respawn.
Swarm missiles ready.
Is that everyone? I think it is. So now we want this door to open.
Swarm missiles ready.
Okay. I think we missed a cycle, unfortunately. There we go. I'm gonna shoot a rocket here. There's gonna be an AST around that corner. That'll be weakened by that rocket. And there's also an AST up here. Make sure to do headshots on the AST, or try. It is significantly faster. I don't know if the rocket can actually headshot ASTs. That's something worth testing.
I don't think it can. I don't think it does a damage multiplier.
Yeah, I would imagine it doesn't. I don't know, dude. That rocket kind of did a lot of damage on the head. Is it everyone? Oh, wow. That was decent. Nice. You don't kill everyone there. Gideon is real slow, and he does a reload Please move, bro. He does a reload animation, and he just kind of stays around for a bit if you don't kill him fast enough, but that was decent. Also, we can wall strafe with the robotic suit, and it's kind of interesting how fast we can go with it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we can also jump. This is my bunny hops in the suit. This is how fast we can go. Pretty insane. Alright, we're gonna open this keep closed thing on the floor. And we're gonna jump through here. Now the game intends us to grind all the way down so we don't die to fall damage. But we can actually wait to grind on the walls until we pass 6 horizontal beams. These are vertical beams and horizontal beams. When I pass 6, I'll start grinding. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done now. And we're good. Very nice.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I did forget about something in this level. So yeah, that clear with the AST and then getting the doors open at 433 was kind of RNG. But I forgot about this section up ahead with the pistol. It is, honestly, I take captured back. This is the most RNG thing in the run. And it's awful. You're not going to like it. Controller users and console players, you don't have to worry about this. This is PC keyboard and mouse exclusive RNG.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's really fun.
Yeah. So ideally, if I wanted to play optimally, what I would do is go into my control settings, switch over to a controller, and menu back into the game, and then switch back to keyboard and mouse afterwards. I think that would still be faster than just doing it on PC and taking the, 5 seconds of time loss it takes you to switch your controls.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Doesn't seem like much, but it is a big deal.
Mitchell, hang on.
So we're no longer in the ASTs, and we're kind of disoriented after all that. Of course, Gideon isn't, because he's just a beast, and he's gonna just power through and carry us to the end. Yeah, we're really disoriented, and now we're gonna be in last stand with a pistol. But this pistol has sway. So whenever you aim down sights, it's gonna be randomly moving, and we have to line up our shots with that sway.
Joy.
Let's see if we can get our shots. This one's really... Oh, very nice.
Oh, wow, nice.
Damn it. Okay, we got that one. Wow, that was not that bad.
I think that's the best I've ever seen in that section.
That was the best ever. I missed a shot, but that was the best I've ever seen myself as well. And just for reference, if you are playing on a controller, you can just spam R2 or whatever your shoot button is, and you'll insta-clear that. Instantly. There's no weapon sway, and you have aim assist on everybody.
Nice.
So controller kind of cheats really hard during that section. We need to separate the leaderboards based on input, honestly. But that is the last of the RNG in the run. We're just going to be moving from here on out. Got some more bunny hops to do and stuff like that. Very, very fun.
You down. I need you to try and walk, Mitchell. Need to find some light.
You get some more story happening here. Good to see this guy again, standing there menacingly.
Hello, Mitchell.
Of course.
Don't you fucking move.
Always with the villains this game.
Attacking into our exos. Come on, ammo.
Also, notice how this glass doesn't break easily, but the glass earlier on captured broke with bullets. I guess they're using different glass. I don't know. Doesn't seem consistent.
You can definitely tell when you're not supposed to be playing the game at this FOV. Yeah. You can just see the edge of your shoulder, and the rest of you is lopped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, this happens on all the old engine games.
When there's no one left to challenge Atlas, there will be no more.
RZ doesn't have to worry about changing FOV, eh? You're a default FOV player. You're one of the rare few.
In the old engine games, I am a default FOV enjoyer, yes.
Stop the launch. They'll bring this entire building.
What's the default again?
65.
Oh god, that's like looking down a toilet paper tube.
Yeah,
I will play this ending on 65 FOV. Because if I want to change back to 100, I gotta waste a second to do so. But I'll give you the 65 FOV experience, or as I like to call it, the Kluger POV experience. Because Kluger, one of the more popular Call of Duty speedrunners, he exclusively runs games on default 65 FOV. And I don't know how he does it, dude. It's insane to me.
You just get used to it.
It's crazy, especially with Advanced Warfare, because you have to see your diagonals, your 45 degrees for diagonal strafes. Like, I need my FOV in this game.
This will all have been for nothing. Go.
Yeah, we're at 100 right now, but the game is going to force us right back to 65.
Oh my goodness.
This is how the game is intended to be played. Also, you can slide. Back in my casual playthrough, I only figured out you can slide by having the game tell me to do it there. That's the first time it actually tells you about sliding.
That's funny.
And yeah, saved a lot of time in my my next rounds, because sliding is really good in this game.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hans Gruber? Hans Gruber?
Pull me up. I'm not letting go. You've got to pull me up.
Well, that's not good logic right there.
There's only two choices. You either pull me up, or this whole building goes down and we go down with it.
Right, time is coming up soon. Within like 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Mitchell, I gave you that arm. Mitchell, I gave you a second chance.
Time.
GG's.
Alrighty.
Well, you gave him his arm back.
Yeah.
Very good. That was super fun. Thank you so much for coming on the show and showing us this. This is awesome.
Yeah, of course, man. I had so much fun running the game. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Shout people out. We got plenty of time. We can banter a little bit and talk about the community a little bit if you want to shout some people out.
All right. Well, first of all, big shout outs to Murphy from the Call of Duty speedrunning community. He is the guy who mainly routed most of this game, from what I understand. He is like the Advanced Warfare man. If you think of Advanced Warfare, you think of Murphy. He mostly did all the stuff to do with this game. I believe Jaybird also was a big influence in this one as well. And just a big shout out to the Call of Duty speedrun community in general. And especially to Dark. Dark was the guy who suggested I even submit for Hotfix. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Dark SR. What do you got to say, RZ?
Yeah, well, if anyone has any interest in running any Call of Duty games, or just even giving them a casual once-over, head over to the Call of Duty games over on speedrun.com. You can go through all, 28 of them or something ridiculous like that. Also, if you're interested and want to learn more strats or learn anything about the games, head over to the Call of Duty SR Discord channel, which would be on any of the speedrun.com pages as well. And ask any questions you like. We're always willing to help out new runners, and surprisingly, the community is very small. So we are welcome to anybody joining us and doing runs. But yeah, I think that's really it.
You guys are interested in more Call of Duty speedruns, I stream on my Twitch channel, EricG08. Mostly do Call of Duty, but I like to dabble, especially with games that are first person, like Dying Light, Dead Island 2, a bunch of stuff like that. As long as it's a first person shooter, I'll eventually run it. I'm
Very
definitely
cool.
looking forward to Dead Island 2. Hopefully, RZ, if you're interested, we eventually need to get those Dead Island 2 co-op runs out of the way.
Yeah, we got all that DLC to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of DLC and a lot of things we got to fix with that route, so you can expect
Co-op runs?
Yeah, Dead Island 2 co-op.
Champ?
I will say, Dead Island 2, no one knows about that speedrun, bro. No one knows about it, but it's insane. It's so good. I love it. Definitely come check out our Twitch channels if you're interested in more Call of Duty speedruns and other stuff like that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, folks, definitely go follow Eric and RZ if you want to catch more Call of Duty. And we will definitely have more Call of Duty on Crosshair because the runs are very overrated. Big shout outs also to Brian Otto for showing me that Call of Duty is actually a really cool speedrun franchise. And so that's part of the impetus for getting Call of Duty on the show at some point. I was like, we got to have Call of Duty at some point during Crosshair. So we'll definitely be doing a volume 2 of Call of Duty somewhere down the line. So thank you again, Eric and RZ, for being on the show and showing us Advanced Warfare. This was super fun.
Yes, thank you for having us. Incredibly fun.
Absolutely. Well, folks, it's all good things must come to an end, and so it must be that Crosshair comes to an end this evening. But fear not, because the GDQ Hotfix, which is also a good thing, is not at an end yet, because coming up next, we have speedruns from the crypt. So stick around if you want to see some spoopy speedruns. We will be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Crosshair. I love that we do these shows every 2 weeks. Hopefully we can keep up that rhythm. We'll see you in 2 weeks, folks. And as always, no matter what your dreams, goals, or hopes are in this world, always keep them